Have you started recording yet?
Yes, did. So, Mother Gothel may mulligan if you wish. Just start with one extra power. I'm going to move to another channel.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Alright, Evil Queen. She has one ingredient in hand and two conditions, and one extra copy of that to Scheme of Fright. Yeah, I expect that. Mother Gothel has 3 guards and 1 misdirection.
Right. So Mother Gothel's moving, gaining power, playing a Royal Guard,
Yeah, no
playing
surprises
another Royal
there.
Guard.
Right, drew 1 revenge, 1 Mother knows best. She's probably tossing those out next turn unless a hero shows up.
Playing an
So,
ingredient.
2 ingredients.
Playing another ingredient. Wow. Moving quickly with those ingredients.
Is Mother Gothel going to go with Fate? That will give her poison. More guard.
Another Royal Guard.
Mother knows best and revenge goes away. Makes sense. Poison. Oh, sleepy. Nice. Probably tomes should be discarded now.
Yeah.
I don't see a reason to throw away Lightning Bolt, and those 2 others are useless at the moment. Yeah. Well, not useless, but not useful. Another discard hand for Mother Gothel, I would say. That's very sleepy.
Making a take a bite already.
Yeah.
Getting Mother
Black.
Gothel.
Maximus aging. Aging can be good to leave Corona defenseless because she has no way to move Rapunzel back because she has no trust even with the I'm the bad guy.
Yeah. Well, even right now, she has no trust, so Rapunzel being at Corona is not necessarily a big deal.
Oh,
Now it's going to be a
well,
big
that
deal.
was one way to do it. I wouldn't have done that because, as you said, if Rapunzel stays in Corona, you won't lose trust. But you have one less discard action. I guess he really wants to discard. Which can be a good strategy as Gothel if you want to brush.
Magic Mirror. Magic Mirror and 3 ingredients. That's a little dangerous.
Yeah, Queen is going really fast now.
And, yeah. They need 1 ingredient and some poison. Oh, wait, no, they already have that ingredient. Okay.
Yeah, they need Black of Night. And she just drew Black of Night.
Well, right now it's looking like I'm going against Gothel this next game.
Well, Doc will put the momentarily stop to it, since Queen needs both the power and take a bite. 2 take a bites.
Yeah. Okay, let down your hair. Makes sense. That should be 2 trust.
And no, let down your hair is just 1 trust.
But it was at,
You're thinking of I Love You Most.
oh, never mind. I've seen, yeah, okay.
Save Gothel.
Yeah.
Doesn't do much. Yeah, probably better. Those guards at the
Although
tower
making
won't
it
be
to
that useful.
where the allies can't be moved from his location is good. If
Yeah, but she
but
could just
she's probably
vanquish.
gonna vanquish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think both Revenge are in the grave, though. Yeah, they are, so she won't get any trust from him unless she uses what once was mine. See, more power. There's the fourth ingredient. Unlocks the cottage. Queen has to take a bite, but she needs to go to the lab, then she can brew, and then she can move Doc into the lab to kill him. She has one take a bite.
yeah. I mean, she's getting to enough power to where it's not gonna matter at the moment, anyways. Knife,
She
you
has
know.
enough power and poison to both kill Doc and Snow White if she draws another take a bite.
I think they're about to murder Rapunzel with a knife.
Yeah, that makes sense. And everything becomes.
That way they don't lose the trust.
Yeah, there goes Doc.
Doc goes bye bye.
Yeah. So if he draws another take a bite, um, Gothel will need to draw a droopy or happy to stop. Oh, Evil Queen Victory.
Or even a pickaxe
Yeah,
if there's another
true.
pickaxe
She has
left.
drew take a bite, so it's then oh, good fate, good fate. That's good. Now Evil Queen can't win this turn. As the crown and the vanquish is going to discard the crown to take the power. Yeah, go to the correct order. Okay, so one trust into power. Makes sense. Needs power. Is going to kill
Yeah,
you. Gain free power. That's
makes
good
sense.
use. Now he
Go
has
brew
enough
some
power.
poison.
Yeah, Gothel needs to fate and a pickaxe would be nice. Or dopey. Just dopey.
Or Stuppy.
Or creature to discard take a bite. But dopey is probably better.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So Snow White is an additional 2 strength.
Yeah, Snow White now has 5, 6, 7, 8 strength. It's enough power and poison to kill her. And he got the card, so Gothel needs to keep fating.
Uh, the Evil Queen can go there, brew some poison,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Uh,
it's just a matter of
yeah.
what a fate will do.
If he blocks the tower, it's game over. And the tower gets blocked, I presume.
That's what I would do personally.
Actually, he could just get vanquished, so it wouldn't have mattered.
What's Hookah's strength?
Uh, who can strength is 2?
Okay.
I think all Gothel's heroes are 2 except Flynn and the Queen, King and Queen. Maybe Pascal's is just 1 strength. Trula's Kiss, well, Trula's Kiss, one less poison, and Dark goes on top. Yeah, it's not enough for Queen to kill Snow White. Yeah,
I'd probably go here, get some extra power.
once was
I don't know.
mine to get their revenge earlier. And lost that one trust for Rapunzel staying. I don't know if that was a bright idea, but I don't think Gothel is going to catch up, to be honest. Why
I
would
don't
they?
think so either. Go there and gain some power.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Magic, what's
I mean,
going to be good?
Gothel's probably about to play Doc anyways, so
Yeah, true.
just depends on where Doc goes.
Yeah, that's the ingredient. Yeah, Stabbington. Rapunzel away. And the Fate. Probably discard his whole hand because it's dumb. There's Doc.
Yeah.
He should, yeah, good placement of Doc.
Yeah, that way you have to do two.
Okay, Gothel might be able to at least gain Soundtrash. She just drew the hairbrush, let down her hair, I love you most. And the mother knows best.
Yeah. Dope.
Why did they move?
I'd move Doc.
He
I
should have.
personally would have moved Doc.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Flynn and Queen.
Either Doc or Snow White.
He should have played Cackle before moving Dopey. Because Cackle checks locations. But he didn't play anything, I think. Yeah, hairbrush.
Queen and King.
Trust. Mother knows best. Now he discarded it. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Poison
Flynn
drop.
Rider right there would have been not good.
Dot. Not enough power to convert. He's going to need to go back to the mines next turn. Oh yeah, we could just use old Cackle to gain power, I think.
Also has a hairbrush now, which is going to be helpful.
Mm-hmm. Sneezy or... yeah,
Make her a little bit stronger.
Yeah, that's good. That stops even with an old Cackle from gaining enough power.
It sucks that Doc is back in that bait deck.
Yeah, move. Alright, so... no? Yeah, that's good. Regular. 3 power. Going to brew for 5 more poison. That's not enough still. I assume it's going to brew. Frying pan or everyone has dream. Yeah. Gothel needs to move Rapunzel and she can use it to let down her hair.
8. Oh,
Does Pumpkin do
at
that? I assume
9.
so. Yeah. Boop. Yeah. Discard those cards makes sense. Evil Queen almost never moves allies or items. Yeah. Now she might move items since the Fate item would trigger Egomania if she moves Snow White again. Stew.
Maybe.
Discarding. He didn't discard Jealous Vanity for some reason. But he could have triggered it during Gothel's turn, so I'm not sure what he's doing.
Make it to where Rapunzel can't go.
Pascal is going to be an annoyance, but he could just get... I wonder what's gone to this force to move the guard into Pascal. But it's going to bring back a... Yeah, probably keys take a bite and discard 2 other cards. No? What's he doing? He keeps all of them? Except for the tomes? Guess the Huntsman could be useful when there's so many heroes out. More power,
There.
she's going to need it.
Yeah.
She's going to play something. She can poison Bashful. Chooses not to. Clearly saving. They'll take a bite.
Yeah. That's what I would do. I'd save the take a
True.
bite so Snow White can get it. That way she doesn't have to
Oh, there's
hear
Doc.
her
Nice,
annoying
nice,
steps.
nice, nice.
Yeah.
There's Doc in
Although it isn't gonna
annoying.
matter. Because I would move Doc over and poison Doc.
Well, you can't move 2 spaces unless you have Scream of Fright.
Well, just one space. That way I could go there,
True, probably
poison
just...
Doc, and
Oh
then
yeah, Doc is too
poison
strong for
Snow.
Scream of Fright anyway. He has to take a bite, so unless Gothel can get out, maybe another pickaxe. Should be another pickaxe in there. That's annoying for Gothel, but she has the other Stabbington Brother in her hand. That won't be a problem.
Shorty could have also stopped Gothel from fading next turn,
True.
which is what I probably would have done. Played Shorty to Rapunzel's tower, moved her to Corona.
Yeah, probably would have been better. Discarding what was mine then. It's not a big discard pile.
Another pickaxe on Snow White.
Yeah.
Or
on Doc.
oh,
Doesn't make...
okay, that's fair.
I would probably put the pickaxe still on Snow White though, so it doesn't get shuffled back in the discard pile. There's still a lot of poison lost. Still a win.
Or
Discarding and fating.
there's still a 11.
It's poor brush. Yeah, and he discarded what once was mine. Need to redraw that, the last copy of that. Yeah. So Gothel bought herself returns and even more turns now. That's a good idea.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
bad idea.
that way she has to lose some poison.
Actually, a really good idea, since she always loses poison when it comes to brew, unless she can kill him or move him.
You fellers mind if you stream it so that way I can commentate down?
You can do a live. Can you do a live stream, Darth, since I'm recording?
I don't know how to.
It should be a button in the Discord in the voice channel.
Let me see.
Share your screen. to the second
Stream
button.
tabletop simulator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, she doesn't have enough poison to kill Snow White at the moment. And
So
Gothel
this
is
is
catching up on trust. She has one misdirect, two let down your hairs. And the crown is still out.
just curious. Has there already been a game done?
No, this is the first game.
Oh boy. You know, I should have expected that. Evil Queen's board being littered with fates.
Yeah, if that happens, Queen can have a hard time actually getting through it. Especially if Woodland Creatures and Love First Kiss, True Love's Kiss gets recycled all the time.
That's true. Let's see. We got Wishing Well. You
There's
see, the
another
trick
pickaxe.
is with for Evil Queen, I always feel it
Not on
becomes a
him.
game of.
Why would you put... Good, good. Yeah, what did you say?
I was gonna say, for Evil Queen, I find it usually becomes a game of getting as much, basically being Prince John and getting a certain amount of power, so you just have plenty of poison to
Mm-hmm.
do your thing. And there was an
Interesting.
argument to put the pickaxe on Grumpy, just so that he couldn't be moved off of the fate location.
True, but it makes... I think it's better to put it on Snow White, so it stays
Uh,
out of the fate deck.
that's true. And I realize Grumpy's out of range of it anyway, of the move
Yes,
hero kind of effect. So,
yeah.
at least that one effect,
She
there's
would have to
plenty of other ways to move him.
she would have to clear the lab first and then move him. And that seems a lot of resources just to move Grumpy.
I believe it's Doc that's the one that has to be defeated first.
Yeah,
Is he
he's the
out?
taunter.
Okay.
And Dog is still in there, so Woodland Creature is better, which is good because Queen has one copy of Take a Bite, and that's going to go bye bye. Gothel might
Hmm.
take this. She has two trusts away from winning.
And hers is not. Is it a start of turn condition for Gothel?
It is,
Start your turn. Yeah.
but her fate deck was recently reshuffled, so that's a good
It's more
chance.
of a game of odds with that.
Yeah, let's see.
Boy, 18 poison.
Doc will come up in the next fate, so that's
Unfortunate, yeah.
so. Oh no, if King and Queen blocks tower, no. Let's see, how much strength do I have? Gothel is fine because she has another guard in hand. She's correctly now.
Gothel is
Good.
one of the more intriguing ones, that's for sure.
Gothel is safe for another few turns. Doc coming out.
Yep, that came out, and of course he's going
And
to the
sadly lost the
laboratory, meaning
trust, but I think it was worth it. Discards her whole hand. She wants some spites now. And she got one copy.
okay.
Going to have to use that one power to move Rapunzel back, quickly down here.
I'm curious, would you have gone for that discard, or do you think going for, I guess, did he even have a card that would have let him use the top action to fate in hand from the cards he discarded?
Do you mean Gothel or Queen?
Ooh, the woodland creatures.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Gothel is losing a little steam here.
So he moves there. He did an all fix, yeah, which isn't that the thing that lets him use as a top action?
Yeah, that's how
Yep.
he discarded.
Okay. And oh, he did it for the discard. Okay.
Yeah, fix elected to use both top action, not like Cruella who only lets use one, I think. The bad. Gothel is a good enough play, I would say. Alright, free away. Need to keep discarding, needs those bites.
Would you say Mother Gothel is faster or slower than Hades in typical?
Typically, unless she gets really fate spammed, I would think Gothel is slightly faster, unless all her good items are in the bottom.
Hmm.
If they have a same luck in draw order, I think Gothel is slightly faster. Of course, Hades becomes much faster if you get the chariot.
That just had gave me a terrible idea for a potential format of illness that could be played.
Mm-hmm.
A no fate format of illness where your fate action substituted for a different action of some kind.
Okay, Gothel is setting up a win condition because she has I Love You Most in, in her hand.
Mm.
Let's see, unless Flynn shows up, of course. Oh, that's bad. Aging, if that removes... Yeah, that's bad for Gothel. Poor Gothel.
Ooh,
That
ooh.
plan went the way of the dodo. And the queen has a take a bite in hand. What one was mine is going to take... What is going to take back? The
The
brush?
mission of having take a bite in
Oh,
hand.
a stabbing 10. Okay, fate. What do we get? I was first. Oh yeah, the worst. Queen only has those two effects. She is pretty much stuck in a loop now.
Yeah, because essentially she's got to get more than one take a bite in hand.
And she's not quite stuck. She might actually win this if she can keep Gothel fate top fate blocked.
What Evil Queen needs to get, I think, is almost intentionally get her mirror again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to get
So
rid
that
of
way,
the...
every time she's faded, she gets that extra card, and
Yeah, I want to reset Snow White too. But Queen now needs to take a bite again. And Gothel will need two fates to put the block back on top. Over the chance of luck. No take bite. Gothel is slightly safe. But she needs to move Rapunzel back to a tower.
I feel like that's one of the only trip problems I have with Gothel is the fact that she has to maintain her board so regularly just
Mm-hmm.
to make sure she nets neutral on trust.
Gothel
And a
can...
lot of the
She
fates.
can clear the tower, but if she do, she can't take Rapunzel back. I, yeah, he's thinking rather lose the trust than let be nice to Evil Queen.
Rather than let Evil Queen get a little
Yeah.
progress.
So, yeah, removing Alfixia is good. Right, she's playing that to
Was
gain
there
a
two
point now.
Alfixes in hand anyway?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I guess it's still fair to remove those.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, Queen just drew two take-a-bites. Gothel needs to go fate shard.
Would you say that's technically game?
Yeah, that's game because she's... Yeah, that's game. But I'm not
Isn't
going
it?
to...
Unless, oh yeah, because it's only dependent upon if Gothel faded again,
There's
which
plenty
was
of
a chance to get
poison.
Doc.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gothel lost, sadly. She had the chance, that's for sure.
So what would have been the fate? I'm curious if
We don't know since
you
it would
had.
reshuffle the deck.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
And even if it
Still
would
curious.
burn creatures, it wouldn't have stopped the Evil Queen. She needed dock.
Yeah. So it was like a one out of. There's basically almost more or less a 50% chance
Mm-hmm.
since the fate deck was 4 sized. Okay.
5 size.
5 size. So that means ooh, okay. That makes the odds more complicated. But yeah, lower than 50% chance. Ooh. Thank you, Darth Joker, for streaming, by the way.
Did you mute
It's
yourself,
easier
Dark?
on the.
Or are you not speaking?
Doesn't show he's muted. Intriguing. Huh. A 29-minute game, not bad.
Can you look like Darth is not streaming anymore?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh, now we can
Yes.
hear you.
Okay, I will resume the stream. I don't know how long I wasn't talking, but I was talking.
Yeah, I didn't see your picture light up at that time, but
Yeah. I'll try redoing the stream.
oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Gothel's going first and going to Corona and discarding. Discarded a
Gothel chose to
knife
go first.
and the I Love You Most. Play the crown.
Hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yes,
hear you. Discarded what once was
Okay.
mine, I Love You, and the knife.
Oh, I
Oh,
timed out from the server.
Alright.
Give me a moment. See if I can get back in.
so I'm curious. Last game, did Mustard Gothel give heavy early freight pressure to Evil Queen or no?
Not so much early, but it probably started when she threw out like 3 ingredients in her second and third turn.
Ah. Yeah, I always find Evil Queen, she can ignore a chunk of her fates or it just makes the game longer, but nothing, there's only one or I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's only a few that like hard stop her, but I feel like
Mhm.
she's good design. Makes game intriguing.
Let's see if I can get back on.
Yeah, hopefully you can. King and queen, there's no us to lose, so they go to the tower.
Because I want to know who I'm going against next
I
Eh,
can imagine.
to see how screwed I am.
which character you remind me, Darth?
Jafar.
You're Jafar. You
Jafar
Yeah.
can
know,
win
I feel
against
like
queen.
Jafar has a strong chance against either of those two, but
Yeah,
so I don't think it's like picking your poison of who you gonna face.
not really.
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of picking my poison if I'm going against Evil Queen.
Yeah, it's
Because
actually a
I'm
good
going to
point.
have to wait a lot of turns if I'm constantly going to have to fate.
God, the queen has
See,
3 ingredients out already.
again?
Because his fate locations suck.
That's a good point. Although, admittedly, I would say you don't necessarily have to fate every turn early, just enough that you keep pressure and force the evil queen to not get as much econ.
Yeah. Uh,
I guess it does depend on evil queen's luck too, but if you can make the luck less than 33%, then
Stock.
you're good.
Good. Stock is out and
okay.
Snow White
I'm
is in
back
the
in.
discard. Queen needs mirror and she has mirror in hand, but both activated actions are blocked.
Oh boy. How much money does she have right now?
3, and she has moved Dock
3?
away from the activate action, so mirror
Okay.
and activation will be next turn most likely.
So 3. That lets her potentially do multiple things, but
Okay.
Alright.
And she needs to spend 5 if she wants to bring out Snow White.
okay.
Do I just need to restart the live stream?
Yeah.
Okay. Let
And
me do
again,
that real
thank you.
fast.
I was trying to avoid running tabletop since it upped my RAM usage.
Yeah.
Anything you do up to RAM usage unless you stop doing something.
That's true. Well, I mean like majorly.
There you go.
For example, watching Discord doesn't get my fans to run. But tabletop does.
Yeah. No trust on Gothel.
No.
So Queen is slightly in the lead. Yeah, she has the lost ingredients and probably playing it now.
You know,
How
that's
many
one of the
ingredients are
tricks.
we at?
Yes, it is. Tomes. Yeah, probably grabbing a take a bite. Yeah, take a bite was drawn by the
Right.
tomes.
Boy,
Where's Snow White?
She's in the discard pile.
Okay.
Remington.
boy, the Evil Queen's
Hmm.
on a good speed run right now.
For
Yeah, that's
now.
how her last game started too.
Yeah, but then it got severely delayed, so not
What was her
necessarily.
starting location? Did she decide to go to the second location first? I'm curious.
Don't think so. I can't remember.
I
Okay.
wonder if it's.
So we're
Did she get a lot of the ingredients in that first opening hand due to the mulligan?
At least I can't remember.
Uh,
But so, it
killing
went so
Doc.
fast.
oh, how many cards are in the actual deck right now for the Fate deck?
Which who's
Evil Queens,
Would
sorry.
you kill Doc this
9?
early?
Yeah, I would ish because if I know I'm about to play the mirror and activate the said mirror, then that means I would get Snow White out and be ready to take care of her. Because how many Fate cards are left in Evil Queen's Fate deck?
9.
9. So he has
Okay.
to Fate 4 more times. Sorry, 5 more times to even get a chance of getting Doc again.
Mm-hmm.
Except there isn't there Fate cards that pull out heroes from the discard pile?
Yeah, first slot.
Yeah.
Uh,
Which is
then
why I was
maybe.
asking if you take care of Doc this early.
But one is
That's it.
gone already.
Okay.
More power. Discard turn.
That's true. Just preparing to take care of a big Snow White.
Aging bye-bye brush. Gothel has what once was mine in hand, so it won't do that much. But she's probably going to the tower to vanquish Rapunzel next turn. Yep. 2 power, nice. Now she can take back the brush. Now she's going live moves. That's fair too.
See, I'm paying attention because I feel like there's better ways to get trust from other Gothel than I've played typically.
How do you play them?
Well, and I should be clear. It's less about what cards you're playing. It's more about when you play the cards or try to have cards. For example, what I just noticed was they were made sure to have already played the whatever that brother's name is.
Stabbing them.
So that way when they move there they can vanquish, and the play a card action they utilize is to gain that trust from that positional benefit.
Well, that's how you use the stabbing. And when you play it, you move her back, and when she comes back, you vanquish.
Hmm.
Yeah. That is the only location I will ever play as Stabbington. Is to Corona.
The only time I don't do that is if the crown is somewhere else and it would give me trust. So,
Getting rid of the mirror early again.
I don't know what it's on
So
yet. So
so was the fake card that discards an item blade or something?
Why would you
Or is
discard the mirror? Or was
well it's
it stops queen from drawing into take a bites early. It's faster.
oh, I thought Queen discarded the mirror, and that's why I was
Yeah,
confused.
yeah.
I was like, why are you doing? Why would you get
no,
rid of the mirror? You don't even have Snow White.
the opponent
But
did.
yeah,
Oh,
okay,
Snow
that
White's
makes
not
more
even out yet.
sense.
That's even now he has to hunt for the
Yeah,
mirror
that's why I
again.
was looking at it.
All right.
Well, Queen did it, and I was like, what's wrong with them? That makes sense.
Yeah, move
As
Rapunzel
an opponent,
here.
that makes sense.
Here's
Yeah.
the brush again. Discard. Pumpkin are doing quite a few trust
They
neutral games with
both play really fast.
I'm the best. I'm the best.
Ah, that's good.
It's,
Despite
If
playing
we ever
faster
need to
games
do
for
a
long.
Blitz Villainous tournament. Actually, that's a good
do
question. Have you guys heard of Blitz Chess?
they play it? Discard it.
Probably they haven't cared.
Play it.
Okay. In Blitz
Yeah.
Chess, essentially each player has 5 minutes only. I wonder if we could do a Blitz Villainous.
No, thank you. Let's
Some of the
put
game.
Cruella against Lotso and see how that goes.
Are y'all talking?
Yes. Can you not hear us, Darth?
We can hear you.
I can't hear y'all.
Oh no. But you can hear me, HT?
Yes. Yes,
Oh, okay.
Flashful. It's going to be slightly on
I'll
Insta.
message in our little voice channel that we hear each other and you, but
Let me try this.
you
Mhm.
can't hear us.
Both fates have delayed Charter fight a bit, and there's black magic to find a mirror again. They need to go to the lab to move Bashful away from the activate action, though. Yeah, Dark seems to have
Hmm.
very high ping, so it's a risk it disappears again.
Yeah, now that the mirror's gone, now I don't like as much Happy being gone this early. Ah,
Oh
you know
dear.
what?
Queen has free take a bite in hand. It's going to be hard for Gothel. She just has 2 trust.
Granted, doesn't Evil Queen need to still get Snow White out?
What do you say?
Doesn't Evil Queen still need to get Snow White out?
Yeah, but she has the mirror in hand.
Oh, she has it in hand again? Okay.
Wooden creature
Yeah,
would
that's
discard
something
it.
that, for all the uh, things in her deck, Evil Queen has a ton of good old card.
There goes the mirror out. Bashful?
Sorry, are you able to hear us now?
Yes, now I can hear y'all.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Can y'all hear me?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gothel can only move Rapunzel back now with I'm the bad guy. Which she should do because she has no other way to move Rapunzel.
You know, I'm starting to think I should just get on tabletop and bite the bullet.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Queen has 4 gigabytes in hand.
Boy, happy is the only way to go now, I guess.
She didn't brew. She can't kill Dopey. She has 4 gigabytes and no poison.
How much money does she have built up? I'm curious.
She has 7 power but 0 poison.
7 power, 0 poison.
Now 8. She discards the 2 gigabytes.
Because I know a popular strat with Evil Queen is to just build up power and then turns you actually are planning to try and take a bite, that's when you pump it all into
Yeah, but she
good
should
old.
really have done some poison in case mine got blocked, which it did.
In case what gets blocked? Sorry?
Mines, because she needs that activate action to use the mirror.
Oh. Yeah, honestly, with Evil Queen, I'd be confident enough that you could get the activate action with that other card. But I guess if you're holding all the take a bites, then you won't be likely. Okay.
Yeah, and Dopey is annoying, so he should be rid of. But he got moved now. So almost all
Although
of
at this
water out.
point, the only thing that destroys items is on the field,
Yeah, the mirror is safe.
and yeah, so the mirror is safe, which means every fate now will give her a card,
Mm-hmm.
targeting her. To be fair, but
Gothel needs to do some trust combos because the trust is slowly drifting away from her. It's a brushback.
was the server password? What was it?
So soon. Big S on so. Stop. And Evil Queen once again didn't brew any poison.
It's probably because he's not confident he can.
She should always brew at least 4 poisons so she could kill anything that drops on the mine.
That's a good point.
I'm
Choose
sorry,
the
the stream's
picture.
not working.
Oh no, it's okay. I just joined in. I was realizing it was struggling.
There's Snow White finally, but she doesn't have enough power to brew enough
Let's
poison.
see. How big is Snow White?
Uh,
1,
4,
2,
5,
3,
6,
She's 11. Okay.
so
and we
yeah,
have Doc right there too.
yeah.
So in reality, 15 poison would be needed to take care of Snow White as it currently stands.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that excludes the fact that,
So when he wanted 16 power since Bashful is out. I believe
yeah.
Bashful is out. Yep.
Yeah, Bashful is there. So 16 total power to brew the correct amount of poison. So yeah, I could see
Yeah.
why maybe he was doing some of that stuff. But
And then
that
Rapunzel,
depends.
her mother Gothel's at Fortress.
Mm-hmm. Still struggling sadly. It's not a power. Yeah, that's nice.
The massive tower and the
Mm-hmm. The classic Ursula
They're
power.
all at work.
Honestly, I think it shows how powerful your villain is at fate control when they get a fate pile that big on just one of their territories.
Mm-hmm.
Flynn Rider Maximus, Shorty.
Oh, so he's just getting the poison he can, but still, that isn't that short though? Or
It
is,
Yeah,
should
it's still
be.
short.
okay,
I
I
would.
guess he's confident he'll get poison other methods.
Yeah, he just did.
Oh, oh.
Is
I
that
was
enough?
like,
No, he still has to kill Doc, of course. Oh, and yeah, he's at a wishing well too, so that's 4 poison. So now Snow White has 11? 4, 5,
so
6,
it was
7,
5 poison. Okay, so it's
8,
still.
9, 10. She has just exactly enough poison.
Does she have to take a bite for it?
Yes, but now Gothel can fate.
And what are the odds it's something that can get rid of the take a bite or make Snow White stronger?
Oh,
There's
both.
Snow White stronger.
And remove poison. Happy removes 3 poison. Equal to number of heroes. That's a lot of heroes. Is that 6? 1,
Oof.
Yeah.
2,
Okay.
That is gonna be
Happy
pretty bad.
5, 6. Yeah,
Gurgi's happy day.
indeed. And Gothel has 8 trust now. She might take it this time, actually.
Will we have another third game? How many
Yeah,
3 games have we had?
We've had
2 at least.
2, 3, maybe 4. This might, if this, we've had 3 or 4, I think.
Okay. The only one that I knew about
Ancient
was
Dawn.
the first one, whereas new Prince John versus new Maleficent.
Yeah, that was the first one for sure. We to be fair, we made a big deal out. It
Well,
happened
I was
one
also
time.
commentating that game too, so I was
That's
there
no
when it
Uh-huh.
good.
happened.
I trust. Oh, he is really going for it, discarding my Stabbington brother.
I have yet to see the Scar versus Oogie Boogie. Who won that game?
Oogie Boogie.
Oogie.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
a good
Queen is
question. Do
fake
you go
damage.
Oogie Boogie or do you just go Oogie?
Depends.
I mean, yeah, it depends.
Let's see, what can he do? Not
In
much to gain trust next turn, sadly.
Where do y'all always put Pascal? I would
Tower.
at Rapunzel's Tower or the Snuggly Duckling.
what does let's see, what's he? Oh, if I could see what he did.
The tower.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I guess that's fair.
Yeah,
Because
and
then
now both
also
of
only
that.
one of Rapunzel's mechanics doesn't work, and it blocks her top fate. So yeah,
Oh.
honestly, that would make sense for me most of the time, unless I really feel like blocking the rest of her board.
But I mean, I also generally I don't do competitive games. I generally do casual games. So
Usually,
Mm,
if a fate
there's
card
most
has,
definitely a different.
yeah, I think the main difference is depending on if you're just depends on what you're needing and what you're wanting to do or how much you're wanting to think about it.
oh, that's
Personally,
a good
Pascal
claim.
seems we're talking like just pure optimal. Pascal is best on the tower in my opinion.
Yeah,
We're talking in competitive, it depends if like what the board state is. If her board's mostly covered except like one territory, I'm tempted to put Pascal in that empty spot.
let's see.
But
Fate can get Dark out again. He has to be a pain. Queen has enough bias, but I don't think she has enough power even if she goes to the mines.
ooh, duck.
Yeah.
See, and that's another genius of where you place Doc here, is wherever you place Doc, she will have to go to Doc's location.
Yeah, and she can't do that when he's placed in the lab now.
See, and I would have been tempted to put it somewhere where he, well, it's a debate, but
I feel like the mine would have been a good spot for Evil Queen Innocent. Go there, gain some power
Yeah, but
to
she,
build
because no
up some
matter
more
what, she
poison.
has to move back to the
ah,
laboratory anyway, because
she's
she
going
needs
to.
to get more poison.
Yeah, she's going to get the power.
Yeah.
Fix, yeah. She's going to play
See,
another
and
card. Oh, she's going to take her tomes. Probably want
the
more players.
and the humor in this case is if he had put Doc on the Dorse cottage, he wouldn't have been able to gain a lot of power if he wanted to take care of Doc immediately.
True.
Yeah.
Which is one of the interesting things about Evil Queen is where you place Doc has an effect on what the other player can gain. Because he put them on the leftmost location, yes, it stalls ish, but it lets him choose what he needs.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gothel is at win condition.
Oh,
Oh. Oh. Ooh.
If this is a bad fate for Queen, Gothel wins. Gothel's fate deck is fake, and the 2 trust removers are gone. It's only
oof.
3 cards that can stop Gothel now.
Queen and
3
King
out
in
of how
there.
many?
For Queen, and 2, everyone has a dream.
Okay, well,
So if
this
this
is what it really
particular
comes
deck...
down
See.
to.
Gothel wins.
No.
Yeah, we're starting to
Uh,
hit more of these
man.
3 gamers.
Uh,
And this one was 23
so
minutes.
this next, yeah, this next match decides who I go against.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
I need a
Uh,
new blank card to write on. Because this card's full.
I really don't want to go against Evil Queen, but we'll see what happens.
So who went first the first game?
I want to say Evil Queen.
I think so.
I think.
And, and that's determined at random, so Evil Queen, played by Weight of Glory.
Wait, guess who's assigned who's going first?
To be fair, Evil Queen was the first villain I played in Villanious.
Mm-hmm.
Very fun villain.
I don't remember who the first I played was.
To be fair, I
Maybe.
must. Let's see, we got 23 minutes. Oh yeah, Evil Queen gets to decide who goes first after
Yeah.
she sees her hand.
Uh,
She has a good hand. I would probably mulligan Thunderbolt
Why
and
is Evil
Villanious.
Queen on her? Wouldn't they be on the portrait?
Yeah, they would start on their portrait since it's
Yeah.
that's
So
what we
Evil Queen needs
decided.
to move.
We
Yeah,
basically
Evil
followed
Queen's
every
currently
I2E
on.
rule except we added the also the benefits for being second from WTIA, and we also uh,
The only thing we changed that was your start on portraits and second player mulligans.
I guess that's accurate too. Honestly, it's a pretty even smorgasbord between the few rules that are different.
Also apart from Black of Night, and there's the tomes. Activate the tomes. There's another ingredient. 2 take a bites are gone. She doesn't need them yet.
Yeah.
She just drew another take a bite, so let's see. Gothel has the timer here. That's 1 trust. That's good. Hello. Wonder why he placed the guard there. He has no follow-up next turn.
So, and this is something I'm curious to check once I get all this data, is based off a villain choosing first or second. If they, for example, know their hand, what's their is it improve their chances of winning?
I think
Or,
for villains that have key cards, it improves that they can mulligan
yeah.
most of the time.
Anyway, it's just a curious thing to
Unless they're
check.
against a really fast opponent when you want as many turns as possible.
Like, I'm curious in this matchup in particular, is it really just coming down to who goes first?
I'm not sure.
I think it can go to anybody,
Mm-hmm.
honestly.
Ah, that's fair. It's just, it's interesting, at least that pattern's held true for 2 of the games.
Right. 2 guards a tower, ready to vanquish, but no revenge.
Yeah, I guess Matt just asked the question about that.
Comes again. Oh, there's a black. He's discarding black magic. He's still missing an
Tomes, look at the
ingredient.
top 4 cards of your deck, put 1 into your hand, discard the rest.
That's
Why were they pointing at the card?
just showing that he activates them.
Ah.
Alright, that's one way to do it.
It's the first in a while I've seen that, so.
Yeah, Barry is really milling from his deck.
Use activate to really go through.
Mm-hmm. But he did draw the mirror, so it was worth it.
Oh, yeah, getting all the way to the mirror.
There's Dopey. That's nice.
An early dopey.
It's going to be annoying if Queen ignores him.
Well, to be fair, at least that seems to be the more efficient strategy overall. Although it would save you 2 poison every time you go to try to go through the. Save you a poison every time you try to take care of Doc.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Queen looks like she decides to just kill Dopey.
Yeah, that's kind of fair.
Mm-hmm.
Because as long as you can take care of him efficiently, I'd say for
Yeah, and while the
3
tower is
poison.
nice, it's not fun to get constantly hit by woodland creatures and true love.
Yeah, it's only technically gonna net him neutral if basically we prevent Dopey from being around for 3 docks.
Mm.
Or 2 docks and a Snow White.
Right.
This-
Are you
I'll
stamping?
keep track for
Right.
fun and see if he breaks even from that.
Stamping did this and move the brush back to the tower.
Moving.
That's nice.
Yeah.
But now we
Gain
have.
more trust. Gain another trust.
Mhm.
Or did they play it? Yeah.
Trust exercises, let's go.
I wouldn't trust either of these 2 women.
Well, yeah, they're
Which one
both
would you
technically
trust
evil
more?
stepmothers. Wait, they're both
Uh,
technically evil stepmothers.
yeah.
Or,
Well,
yeah.
Mother Gothel isn't an evil stepmother. Because she has no relation to Rapunzel.
I guess that's true, she's a kidnapper, so.
Mhm. Well, I
But
probably
like she was.
I would trust Gothel slightly more because I don't think she would poison me. She would stab me, but at least I can eat the corpse.
At least you can expect where it's coming. Whereas,
Well, with Evo Queen, she had a point. Like she just wanted to stop hearing Snow White's annoying voice.
No,
Like
that
she
was
had a
not
point.
it at all.
well, then we could argue Mother Gothel had a point. She needed to be eternally young.
I mean, Mother Gothel did have a point. The Queen stole her flower
It wasn't really her, she just
that
found the
she was
flower.
used. I mean, but like, you wouldn't tell me that you would be mad if somebody stole a flower that was making you stay alive.
I'm not arguing that.
Yeah, I would be mad. And I mean,
Is it
like, at first she tried cutting Rapunzel's hair. which is a lot less creepy than, stealing the child. But that didn't work, so she stole the child.
Yeah,
And she raised the child. It's like,
not necessarily good.
Okay,
but
so
like, she kept the child safe, she kept the child fed. Like,
that's true. She
everything was
did legitly
okay.
take care of Rapunzel.
But you can't let her die, then the flower is gone.
Rapunzel had access to tons of hobbies in the middle of medieval society, so she lived like a princess in medieval society, even though she wasn't living with the king and queen.
Yeah.
Actually, isn't that funny to think about now?
Kinda.
Yeah. And I
She was
mean,
living like royalty, even though she wasn't living with a royalty.
and let's also be real. If it's anything like Jasmine, she would have had to stay in the palace anyways. So like, it was
Actually,
just a different castle.
I don't think the Tangle is in the medieval time. I think it's in the Renaissance.
That's a good point. Renaissance.
So probably not the
Okay, I'm
secluded
just noticing like Evil
Rebecca.
Queen's board state and realizing how like more or less if she just gets ahead on the power curve, she could get Snow White in 2 goes.
Yeah, but the Queen has been
Yeah.
lost on ingredients both games, and she lost the last one.
That's true.
It's not a kiss. I think Wade has
Which one do you play?
understood that he needs to keep the heroes away.
It would be if I was playing the Fate twice, I would try to get Doc personally because Wishing Well only stops by one poison, I'm pretty sure, right?
Dark wasn't in the discard, no.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. One, 3 compared to 1 is not a good deal. But then again, you wouldn't get the Wishing Well for quite a bit all suddenly.
Yeah, you want unless Queen uses Mirror to search for White again, then the Wishing Well will
Granted,
stay
Wishing
out.
Well was played on a hero that will only need. Is it just location based Wishing Well? Let's
It's
see.
location based.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
so
if
that does
Evil
help a
Queen,
little.
assuming Mother Gothel doesn't bait this turn, if Evil Queen has to take a bite in hand, she can win
She does.
because
So yeah,
okay.
Queen just won.
Yeah.
In 9 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Because
not. Yeah, it's because Mother Gothel didn't choose the
no,
fate.
go there, lose
Uh,
one, lose one. Oh, are you gonna do it? Yep.
Yep.
Do it. And
lose 1 and it's
yep.
5. And she
All right.
potentially.
Yeah.
It's
She
one over there.
kills. So I go against Mother Gothel. You want to hop over into their?
Greetings.
Hello.
So what did you think of the game?
Uh, both all three were good games there. Pumpkin King, he played a really good Gothel there.
I think
Oh,
so.
that was an insane Gothel.
Yeah, kinda, yeah, but you hold your grounds very well for the first game.
Yeah,
Oh,
it really depends. It depends on obviously card order, which
Mhm.
always in these games, but because right off the bat, Evil Queen can't fake too much. That last game was kind of like a showcase of you get your ingredients quick and Doc doesn't come out and you can't get a chance to really kind of catch back up. But yeah, he did a really good job. If you get the tools out, and he had really good ally placement.
Mhm.
Um, I was able to get a couple heroes to double block the fate on that one, so that was able to first couple times I wasn't able to
Yeah.
really keep that fate pressure off.
well,
But
I'm just curious what would have happened.
yeah, that duplicity definitely helped that other game. When I got rid of Doc and he was able to get rid of the double cover there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it definitely
That's
had
pretty good.
some really good combo plays too for Gothel. The I Love You Most. I think there was a turn or two he got Fortress. So
Yeah.
real nice play.
That was real nice.
I played a few. I like to play Gothel too. I played a few. A lot of times I'll play matches just kind of by myself to play the game and everything. I played some Evil Queen and Gothel. I think I was able to win maybe like 2 out of 4 as Gothel. I try to play them as even as I can, but 2 out of 6, I mean. But yeah, it's not her best matchup for sure for Gothel.
No.
Um, but yeah, I was most of the games I had a pretty good ingredient draw.
Yeah, you had like
That's
three
Yeah.
ingredients in like the first 2 turns every game, I think. Except
the
Those
Beta.
se- the
those
second the
ingredients were
second
going
game the
fast.
second game I was banking on there was Sneezy, and then there were both woodland creatures were in the Fate deck, and so I was thinking, okay, if I don't play it, it's going to get discarded from my hand with woodland creatures. If I do play it and Sneezy comes out, obviously it gets discarded for the
Mhm.
mirror. So I banked on getting the woodland creatures versus Sneezy since it was a higher percentage, and he ended up getting that. And all of my, I had all 3 of my all fixtures early that game, so I
Uh-huh.
couldn't get to activate it all. It took me forever to get recycling to be able to activate. So,
Yeah, we saw it.
but yeah, it was definitely some good games. Played really well. So
You both did. Even if
It was
the
definitely fun
results
to
game was
watch.
was pretty fast.
yeah. So, but
Okay.
I, this is gonna be interesting because watching how fast PumpkinKing plays was very fast. So that'll be interesting for me to keep up with him when we have our matchup.
Mm-hmm.
who do you have, Jafar? Are you Jafar?
I will be. Yeah, I'm Jafar.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will be going against Gothel.
Jafar versus Gothel.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
That
I'm not sure
sounds.
who I'll play next, but
I should find out pretty shortly here, but gotta enter 3 games.
yep,
Yeah.
3.
um, and I kind of am curious to count all the 3 game matches we've had now, but oh, let's see. Actually, I can look at the bracket roll thing, can't I? So, in terms of villain, let's go by villain.
I have no
Just
idea where I'm on the brackets right now.
you'll be playing. So, Evil Queen, we don't know who you'll be playing yet because we
That's what I
haven't
thought.
had.
We haven't had we haven't had the Tremaine Facilier match. So
Yeah, and then they'll be playing Hook,
yep.
classic Hook, and then whoever wins that one will be the one you actually play. So it might be a hot minute before we get to that matchup.
I may be on a hiatus here.
To be fair, in the winners bracket, we'll each be on a hiatus for certain points because the losers brackets to keep up, they have to go about twice the speed once we start hitting the 3rd round for winners. Just in terms of how many of whittling it down in the losers bracket, but
Oh yeah, I Pumpkin asked if I predicted my win. I did on the prediction bracket. You know,
let's see.
I can't pick against myself. You know, I gotta have confidence. You know.
Yeah,
Oh,
Well,
I
it's
that's
most
true.
fair,
certainly
but it
picked
still
against
hurts.
myself on the bracket.
So yeah, and I kind of picked it just based off what I knew historically. So
For the villains, yeah.
yeah, because I knew you were both good, so it's like, I'll just pick historical then. Which
I
is
don't know
actually
any of the players, so I was just going off of okay, this villain's easy. This villain has a lot of good combos, type thing for my bracket.
yeah. Without even entering the games yet, there was a 78% win rate for Evil Queen against Mother Gothel. And for how large of a historical gap that is a felt much more closer of a game with good players, which I feel is reflected off them.
Yep. Yeah, if you've got people who know what they're doing, you get good card orders. The games can definitely be close.
And this is why I like tracking the max potential, because clearly it's like, and that's, I'm glad that it's showing a high max potential for those two. So anyway, yeah, that's intriguing. So, and then after that, let's see. Funny is it's theoretically a closer match between Facilier and Tremaine. So that one might be a little harder to predict. Um, yeah, let's see. Trying to think. Any other fun thoughts while we're here?
Yeah, I think that's all I've got.
Fair enough.
This.
You think you will lose a Gothel then?
Mm, I don't feel that I'm going to be able to fate as much as I'll need to.
Yeah,
Do you want me to check historical data real quick for you?
no, there's no need for that.
Sure.
Gothel versus Jafar. Let's see.
Yeah.
Specifically, Mother Gothel.
Oh, true. 'Cause,
Um,
yeah, those conditions will be good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Considering
okay.
both games I've played so far, I've not been able to use one of my conditions. Because the first game I played against Yzma, so I couldn't use my item condition. And the second game I played against Ursula, so I couldn't use my ally condition.
So first, let's see. I'm just checking. It says 87.5% of the games Jafar has played, he has won against Gothel.
See, you got
But
a
let
good
me
chance.
count how many games there's been recorded. There's been 16 games with Mother Gothel and Jafar. And 87.5% of those, Jafar has won. Statistically,
Is that
It makes
from
me feel a
the
little bit
entirety of the
better.
Wicked League data?
that is with the entirety of the Wicked League data that I've been able to draw from, which
Okay.
is about 4,000. So, um, and then with 16 games, that means there's an 83% confidence plus or minus 17% of actuality. So, odds are it's more closer to about 60% with competent players. So, yeah. And that's with 85% confidence. So there's a strong chance this is still wrong.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, Jafar most definitely was not my first choice of character.
Who
Oh,
was it
that's
then?
Um, my first choice would have been Madame Mim, Vasilier, or Gothel, but they were all already chosen by then.
yeah. I went for
I
Madam
got
M pretty
in very
quickly.
late.
That's a
I got in very late. I got in like a week before Battle Royale started, so
and we're
I
grateful for
have a
you.
whole lot of options. Yeah.
Yeah, Jafar is definitely. It's funny is the goal of this, of course, is to try out every villain against each other for fun, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's definitely not as because like we could always go like it's what's it called where everyone just straight up picks their villain and but then we'd have so many mirror matchups because I feel like Mim and Facilier are among the top picks.
There'd probably be more than that, but I think
There-
some of us who like I like to play multiple villains anyway.
okay,
So whenever
Uh,
in the first few seasons of the Wicked League when we didn't have
draft.
anything like the draft format, I kind of made it a point to pick a different one each game, and just there was some that I played more than others, but I tried to not play the same one all 3 times. So
How
I think
does Wicked League work?
this past season we did it, we call it kind of like a draft format. So just to kind
I've
of
watched some videos and stuff. I
okay.
like how that worked.
Yeah, so if you've seen that, you kind of know how the process goes with we pick randomly 5 characters and then choose 2. Each person chooses 2 from that pool, and you have to win with both villains. For in terms of like the length of it, we usually play 6 weeks with 1 week break in between. And then you play 3 matches per week. You can play up to 3. If you play, you have to play at least 1 to stay in the standings for the following week. And then if you win, it's still it's best 2 out of 3. If you win both of your matches, like if you win 2-0, you're gonna get 6 points. If you win 2-1, I think you're gonna get 5. And then if you lose 1-2, you get 3 points. If you lose 0-2, you get 2 points. And it goes by like point standings at the end of the 6 weeks. The top 4 will play a final 4. So
Funny enough, the math boils down to it's about, what was it? 1 point for playing. I forget what exactly it was, but you could narrow it down to like if you for plays versus wins.
yeah. See you, PumpkinKing. Good games.
How do you get into Wicked League?
You just sign up.
Yeah, you just sign up when the next one rolls around. So they might, a lot of times they did kind of when they originally did it, they wanted to do 4 seasons of it. And so they did the 4 seasons with kind of a bit of break in between, and then there was a longer one just for timing and scheduling for the organizers. So this past one, we kind of picked it back up again, and there's been a bit of a break. We might see, depending on timing, might see one after if we get that new set in June. Um, but that might be a
It
little
won't
bit of a
be
wait
for a
because
while, I
yeah,
think.
that might be
The
a little
last
bit
one
of a
ended
wait
in
for those
November.
because it's usually a couple months after they've been released that we'll see them on TTS anyway. So
So,
Uh,
and the real trick, I guess, is well, the one fun thought is every Wicked League match does take at least a good amount of time. I usually have to plan 2-3 hours per Wicked League match.
yeah.
Yeah, it can take
But
a while.
yeah. Well, I'm curious this next round if they do that. So, but
Probably.
yeah, because Oogie would be in that mix now too, wouldn't he?
hmm
Yeah.
So I'm curious. And this is last time we did it where when if you ended up with like a hook, you could pick his iTweet or his classical version.
Yeah.
Do you think it's better to have it so you just end up with one of the two at random, or is it better that you pick, you think?
I think it's better if you can pick.
yeah, it's better if you have your choice of them,
Okay.
in my opinion. Yeah,
The only bummer I have is you can never have like original hook versus new hook with that. So I
in the league you wouldn't. Yeah, there's
I'm
some
pretty
people like
sure
the rare
the
matches and some people didn't. But
uh let's see. We can load the competitive assets because I'm pretty sure they added the I2E villains as a separate thing.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
they
they are
on the
the
customs board they are a separate thing. Like left
Well,
is all
here.
custom accents
Uh,
are already loaded.
where are the cards then?
Yeah, under the
oh yeah, the
setup
competitive
page.
assets. Oh, those decks. Yeah, currently they load separately. Like the new villains are separate little pile.
Yeah, but if you wanted, you could throw them in, right?
That's true. That is very much true. It's just in
And then,
Wicked League, the way they have been doing it is you only so basically they count the new and the old ones of the same name as one,
yeah,
and you end up with it. And as soon as you like pick it from the draft, you have to state if it's the new or the classic one.
yeah. I remember seeing videos on that, but you could theoretically.
Yeah. So yeah, theoretically it could be done. Just like for instance here, it's being technically done. Where technically we're treating them as separate villains.
I think that let you choose since you kinda increase the chance of seeing 4 villains if you have both of them in. And even
That's
if
a good.
Ursula is very different and Priestos is kinda different, yeah, I would it's still like yeah, use Ursula twice is bad because use different genre Ursula lives at the place match in the league because they had 2 entries.
So fun
And
fact. At least statistically right now, the Maleficent is performing better than classic Maleficent. But
that's
due
only because
to
she's barely
how
been played.
well that's well okay, of course classical Maleficent was played, but because classic Maleficent's been played, her stuff is almost basically set in stone. Statistically speaking. Whereas when you look at new Maleficent, we do have starting to get enough data here, but even with that
We're not
narrow
even
amount,
close.
it is still higher by quite a large margin than regular. But anyway, but what's funny is because of the way we did last Wicked League, she ended up being the least picked villain.
Yeah.
She had 6 games all of Wicked League. Anyway, that's the one humor, and I feel like in terms of performance, she should be rated equal or stronger than classical. So maybe that will change next Wicked League. We'll see more.
All right, I'm gonna get going. I think.
Same. I'm in the recording now.
Thanks for recording and commenting, guys.
Ah,
Yep.
pleasure. See ya.
Have a good one.